One of the best investments we ever made. It took us 4 hours to do the work. It was during the financial crisis.
Which was that?
Wachovia Corporation.
Okay.
So I was on my BlackBerry eating breakfast at the Brooklyn Diner in front of my building, and there was a story went across the, I was just, Wall Street Journal headline, Reuters headline, excuse me, went across saying that Citigroup to acquire the Wachovia banking subsidiaries for $2 in Citigroup stock. Stock was halted. And this was kind of an interesting transaction because they were buying the subsidiaries for Citigroup stock. I figured, that's interesting. What happens to the holding company? So I went back to the, kind of went upstairs to the office and cracked open the 10K, and another member of the team, Mick McGuire, he and I worked on it. And what was interesting is the 1,000-page 10K of Wachovia Corporation, I think 900 pages were on the banking subsidiary. And there was fewer than 100 pages on the holding company. And by buying the banking subsidiary, Citi was leaving a holding company which had cash, in Wachovia Securities, A.G. Edwards, they had paid $6-7 billion for it 6 months before, Evergreen Asset Management, and they were taking a $27 billion loss on the sale of the subsidiary. And it also had a liability called non-cumulative perpetual preferred stock, which if you ever want to have a liability in your life, this is the single greatest liability to have. It's a form of equity where you never have to pay a dividend, and when you don't pay them, they don't accumulate. Right. And the worst case is they get a couple directors on the board, and you say hi to them each meeting, and you have this very. And I said, look, this could be our Berkshire Hathaway. And at the end of the day, we figured the asset. In 4 hours, we determined the holding company was worth at least $11 to $14 cash, a tax refund that you could carry back the $27 billion loss, recover cash taxes that have been paid. So you have this cash vehicle. You own Wachovia Securities, which is a good wealth management business. Mm-hmm. You own A.G. Edwards, another interesting asset. These are businesses you know well. And the stock opened after it was halted at $1.84. So we said, look, it's worth 11 to 14, $1.84. We bought 42% of the volume for the next 4 days. And then it was acquired by, then Wells came in and put in a topping bid of $7 in Wells Fargo stock, which wasn't actually a topping bid. But the Wells Fargo deal did not require government assistance.